Uh, Seribot. Always beats everyone here. Rotten Clanker, how's it going, buddy? You're the first today. How's it going? Hi. Nessie Cross, you're second. Kiwiwi, third. Cheers. Yo, hi, Wrinkle. What's up, Pineapple? Cardboard Consumer. Chilling. Pat Pete, how's it going? Carman Ski, hi. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty friggin' good. I was gonna work on the line work for this thing, and then probably maybe even break into some coloring on it. Because as far as I'm concerned, like, this guy's done. As is this one. I feel like there's like to spend more time on this would drive me nuts. So we're just moving right along to finish out this trio of pieces called something corny like Reflection. But how we doing? Hi, Fabian Rana. How you doing? J Will, pronounced J Will. Hi, Gramps. Hi, Milani. Hi, Sally YXZ. Hi, Cherry Bomb. Aiden. I probably missed a few of you guys. Torkin 20. Hi. Saw another brand new one. Code 9. Mikey Psyche 09. You raised my childhood to be perfect. I'm glad I could have a hand in that. My Precioso, how you doing? Haven't been in here for a while? Ah, dude. We've just been like drawing and animating and playing some video games. You haven't missed a whole lot. I want to ask about the Phobos plush. You mean homeboy right back there? Right there. Yeah, no, he's on the way. I think he drops on the 21st. Started working on another Hank gory art. I do like gory art. My phone's buzzing. I asked it not to, but it's buzzing. Get off that arm, buddy. I need you close to me. Never mind. For that, I apologize. Butter. What y'all talking about butter for? Name this piece. Maybe the auditor was the friends we made along the way. Yeah, it's... If we could mix in some more of those colloquialisms, like... Maybe two heads were the friend we made along the way, or something like that. Instead of like, you know, two heads are better than one. Just find a whole bunch of these idioms and stuff, and like, weave them all together, and then wind up with nonsense. You're so good. Thank you. I'm trying really hard. I think I need to like come back to like working on pencil stuff more, or at least pencil styled stuff, because like I was bitching about it before, but instead of crying and moaning about it today, I'm just gonna start getting stuff done. What do you think of Valve's latest suite of hardware? I think it's friggin' sick. And unfortunately, I think I might have to, like a lamb to the slaughter, go line up and buy myself one of those stupid things. Then the reason I wouldn't is if because I saw my Steam Deck on the way out of my house, and I remembered that every time I buy anything, I never use it, so... That's more of an indictment on me, though. I too wish to acquire the Game Cube. Is it going Red Chaos? Real life companion cube. Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I just joined and suddenly I see butter. Yeah, it's fucking weird, ain't it? Mr. Revenant of Sin. A lot of fixing up here. I'm really getting into this haphazardly. Let's try and be a little more to that. What draw of the day? Today we are drawing Sanford standing over the Auditor to be a third piece in this series I'm doing of characters standing over other characters. I'm doing this one, I've done this one, and I'm working on this one. I might do a fourth, I don't know. I might just get back to animating like I'm supposed to. So, but this is where my mind went, and I'm chasing it down because it's a fun thing to do that. Fourth drawing should involve Doc. What would Doc be looking down on? The maker? Salted butter? I like salted butter. Of course I like salted butter. I'm a human being. It's like a Turing test. Personally funding the Madness movie. You want to get in touch with Hans for that one. But I will do my best to make good on that. Kind of windy. It's messing with my drape. Might have to fix that. I genuinely thought there'd be more people on the stream. Dude, we got 50 people in here. 50 people curious about what the fuck I'm doing in here. I don't even know 50 people, man. Okay, that needs to change. One sec. All the clankers died. Yes, there was a clanker revolution. First time I'm here, I don't know how many's supposed to be here. Sorry, is 50 like a lot here? 50's about the average. If there's like something special going on, like once a year we do the Madness Day thing, 250, 300 people will show up for that. Why isn't the Gruder on his spot anymore? Tiny Shade, I was waiting for someone to notice before I brought it back. I just needed it to feel appreciated. Oh, 5 Precioso with 10. You thought I wouldn't get more bits. Oh, I didn't think that at all. I knew you were going to get more bits. How's your Sunday going? I've been doing sub. Alright, alright. I'll click one link. Alright. I got one link in. Oh shit! It's like a Phobos eye. I think. Phobler. Okay, I get what you're doing. Fucking cool. Thank you for sharing. Here, have a little like. Here you go. Cherry bomb. You forget yourself. What's going on over there? yourself right. Bought the scope with all the diamond pins. Screwed my brain with stripping to Ukraine, but worth it. Holy shit. Shipping to Ukraine can't be favorable. Holy shit. Well, I do appreciate the support in either event. It's good to have hope. Where's Z at? It's Sunday, man. We don't got shit. A faster slowpoke finally showed up. What's up, dude? What's up, Sky? I should put like rocks and pebbles and shit. Like, instead of inferring that these are gaps or holes or something, just put like a fucking rock or something. Yeah. 10 bits. Wish me luck. I took melatonin and NyQuil, chat. I am cooked. Yeah, you are. Dude, it's noon. What are you doing? You're gonna be tired all day. Do you work night shifts? I might have forgotten. I worked night shifts for a little while. I hated it, man. Stream going to be long? Probably maybe 3 hours. Maybe 3 hours? No less than 2. Generally speaking, I don't do streams less than 2 hours because what's the point, right? We're here to do a drawing, and I'd like to make plenty of progress. Okay, I just came to stop by. Hee by Krinkels. Have a good Sunday chat. Yeah, absolutely. Father, why do I exist? That one's a you question. Don't skimp on the goddamn details, man. These are the sauce. Don't skimp. You seem tired today, huh? Yeah. Yeah, a little tired. Been a busy weekend, but I've been enjoying it. Cherry Bomb, why do you gotta just wander around in my chat lying like that? You're spreading misinformation. It's hilarious, but maybe I gotta point it out. Oh wait, how's my audio? My gain is way down. It just occurred to me. I looked up there and like it's twisted all the way down. I hear you fine. Well, that's... Thank you, Emil. I blame you for my sore throat, Krinkels. Well, I mean... What does placing the responsibility for that on me do? What is achieved by planting that? I don't know if anyone ever asked you, but do you have a favorite in Madness Combat? Personally, I love Sanford. A whole hyperfixation on it. There's plenty of personalities to get totally hooked up on. Personally, I don't play favorites with these fellas. They're all equally destroyable to me. And I just take turns torturing them. I'm gonna get to the pearly gates, and that's what they're gonna point out. I invented a world and then spent time torturing creatures in it for my entire life. I basically am of Nevada. Oh god, what? I don't like that shape. That shape sucks. It is all wrong. I'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe this'll do. Do you have any cons that you're planning to go to? I hit too many games every year up in Oaks because it's nearby. I'll probably be there again next year. I don't like run a booth or nothing like that though. Oh shit. Big TV Krinkels isn't working? Good, that's fucking weird. I shouldn't be rendered so largely. Oh man, my hair's a mess. I really did just start this stream like a fucking crumpled mess, didn't I? The caffeine is working though, and I'm coming to speed and power. Sandwich Awesome says, I really wish Twitch had a sandwich emoji. That's a funny little statement right there. Just dropping in to say hi. Hi, hello. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for saying hi. We're just in here drawing and telling jokes, having like a real cut up time, yucking it up. 5 bits. How in Jebus's name do you draw so good? Goddamn, I'm gonna hold everyone hostage until I learn how to draw a star. How do you draw a goddamn star? Oh, shit, I don't know the process. Bottom left, upper middle, lower right, medium left, medium right, and then back to where you started. It's just like, you draw like an A, and then, you know, cross some tie, and then back to his foot. Foot, head, arm, foot. That doesn't help at all. Let's draw a circle. Maybe that'll help you out. Ugly ass star. Judgy? Why you be so goddamn judgy about my star? I don't know. Oh shit, Red Horns MF, my Wi-Fi is finally working. Hot damn dude, welcome to the party. scale of that looks fucking weird, don't it? You have any cool merch from anything that you'd like to consider your fave? Probably the Madness Combat poster merch thing from the live action trailer, because it just allowed me to fantasize about the notion of it, Madness Combat playing in Hollywood. I don't like this. Like, it's all fucking wrong. Dinner too. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but it's an old horse, man. Also, it's not really a goal I'm striving for. Hans and Scale Studio was kind of the shot, and that didn't detonate. But because I have no otherwise aspirations into getting into Hollywood, the poster will suffice. I like how you guys bring up Dinner 2 just about every stream now. You're craving spaghetti? You're sure you're not craving spaghetti too? So I'm hating it less and less. Has there ever been a Madness fan animation that's been over an hour? I feel like there might have been. I know that like if you take certain artists and like take their series and then make that into a whole singular thing, probably go over an hour. I know everything I made goes over an hour. There has to be. There has to be several of them. Doc Plush is just behind you, staring me down. Yeah, he'll do that. Guy down there. Yeah, the Gruder's important. The Gruder invites bits into my cup there. It is because of the Gruder I earn so much more these days. Bless you, little guy. Camera. You're doing this. The Gruder does not get paid. The Gruder is compensated by the simple fact that it gets to roll around in bits. Do I wash my hair? Should I just shave it all off? Brother, that is a question for you, not me. I can't weigh all the pros and cons of such a thing. If you ask me, I'm going to be a jackass and say cut it into a mullet and just walk around like that forever. I just want to refuel a Gruder. I think you just throw it away and get another. It's one of them disposable kind of affairs. Maroon 5. I don't think I've heard of that band. Maroon 5 made basically all of the radio music along with Panic at the Disco in the 2010s to now. All of it? Wow, that's pretty crazy. That's making all of the music. That's pretty crazy. Ten-stream streak? Holy shit, dude. Do grunts actually wear pants, or do they just wear skirts, mocks, do we think? I think what you see is what you get, bovine appreciator. If you think about it too hard, you're gonna drive yourself nuts, man. Stop it. Yeah, locked in pretty good. Have you considered streaming multi-platform? I don't want to stream on YouTube. I don't think the people who like follow me on YouTube give much of a shit about these streams. I tell them about my my Twitch streams on my community posts over on YouTube, and it does nothing for traction. So I feel like that would be me offering something they clearly don't want, and that's not smart. Why? Yeah, and also, why would I stream on fucking TikTok? I'm 44, dude. Wow, there was bile in my voice. I got, like, properly offended. Tasted bad to say that. Dr. Hofnar. Saying words. Me too, brother. Me too. And it came from YouTube, but that makes sense. Yeah, no, of course I'm not speaking for, like, everybody who follows me on YouTube. That's insane. But what I mean to say is that, like, given the fact that every time I post on the community, they're like, hey guys, I'm streaming on Twitch right now, and, like, of the supposed 700,000 people that are, like, getting updated on that, yeah, the number is basically zero, so I feel like knowing that, presenting it to an audience that said no would be foolish. Community posts don't have a very large reach. I get like... No. You're... Dude, they're just saying words. Can't wait. I don't know my Google account. studio, that's the one. Oh, wait, no. Posts. Well, these adverts don't get a whole lot of reach because they're fucking adverts and they're probably obnoxious. But like 13 days ago, I posted art that got 15,000 likes. And 3 weeks ago, I posted art that got 24,000 likes. So people are there. No, I look 40-40. This is 44-year-old damage. Wait, shit, did I get, like... What is that? It's Luden? The 5-stream streak? Yeah, wow, dude. Thank you for sticking around. Yeah, sweep, compress, yeah. How do you feel about Madness being so popular? Like, it must be crazy to have the silly animation you made years ago be loved by so many people. Yes, actually, I think about that sometimes. Of course I do, because it's, like, my job. But, like, I don't know. It's neat to just be in a position where I get to work on a piece of what is firmly, what I think is, like, internet outsider art, kind of. Just niche nonsense, man. It's fun. Feels like a barbecue that's been going on for 20 years, you know? We're all just hanging out and fucking around, you know? Engaging with our hobbies in a way that feels productive. Showing each other the cool things we produce. That has given me the opportunity to make video games and artwork to the best of my ability and stuff, so I do gotta thank you guys for this continued opportunity, and I really hope that Experiment 2 meets your expectations. And if it doesn't, you guys will still say it was good, but we'll all have a good time with it anyways. What's up, Spring? First time chatter saying no. Are everyone here Americani? No, dude, like half of y'all are from somewhere in the East Europes. What pen are you using? Turnip pen? Feels like a pretty nice default-ish pen with not a whole lot of texture. That's the G pen, real G pen. Turnip pen, I like it because it's kind of sharp, stays thick most of the time. Really, really kind of difficult to get a half stroke out of it. And yeah, this is, of course, from the default pin set. The only special pin I have in here is the fist pen, and it was for a project that never got actualized, or at least my involvement in it didn't. They're painting with vegetables. Back in the day, they had to. But you went to the brush store? No, you just yanked your brush out of the ground. Have you tried other animation programs other than Flash? Does Blender count? Because yes, a lot of that. A lot of that. I usually just use the G pens and the oil gouache brushes. I don't know my way around the. Well, G pen's like, no, pretty good. Yeah, G pen seems like kind of what I would normally use. In fact, I don't know why I use turnip pen over G pen, but I do. Who's the second plush with Phobos? Mystery character. I was alluding to maybe Toon Boom or TV Paint, but yeah, right. I've not used TV Paint, but I got a friend who uses Toon Boom and has shown me like rigs and stuff that could be assembled in there. It looks fascinating, but I'm in a position where I really, really can't drop what I'm doing to work on a new. Because could you imagine me trying to like figure out Toon Boom for Madness Combat 13? And then changing everything fundamental about how the cartoons are assembled such that it creates something of a standout. I'm excited about what 13 is because it's going to be the end of a giant arc, meaning that if I do want to change software programs, it'll be less jarring to do so after that. So it's an option that I'm hoping to present myself, but I really don't know if I will be jumping on it. We'll see. Time will tell. And all this is years from now. Well, yeah, dude, you guys bought my merch. I'm in it for the long haul now. Dinoruria. 10 stream streak. That's fucking nuts, dude. I'm really waiting for a call here. Turn it back to loud. I'm in a public library right now, and I'm supposed to be studying. Oh God, yeah, study, dude. You're in the house of worship of study, so you gotta. You can always watch the VOD later, or maybe catch me next week. You're not late. You did your first theatrical performance. No shit. How'd that go? It was, well, you said it was great. If you care to share any deets, go right for it. We love stories here. Nicolay, that's the goal. End of December. We'll see. Will Breadman ever make a comeback? can't get over how funny looks so locked in. Dude, you're here to watch people draw, yeah? I'm here to provide. How am I? I'm alright, just sitting here drawing. I get some numbness out of my hands. I look 61. Your sibling's funny, I like them. Because my hairline's on top of my head, of course I look 61. Oh, Scout, it's a lot of fun to watch you fight that auto mod. Thank you for amusing me, Sel. We can amuse each other. Dude, I look 44, man. Don't be fucking silly. Here's some art if you want it. Sorry, my camera is bad. It seems like your camera caught it pretty good. Yeah, no, that friggin' rules. I like the way you do your hatching shading, the cross hatch there. Sometimes, and then sometimes both. Yeah, no, it's pretty fucking sick. You did like a shorter nose there too, kind of worked out. The iconic signals there. Very cool. Thank you for sharing. Curling around. God, I've heard this song way too many times. It's great, I just heard it way too many times. Does Crackpot have long hair? Is Dr. Gone dead? Just do whatever, man, it's fine. Yeah, none of this shit matters. Just have some fun with it, man. What about portrait grunts? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these are questions for Gianni. I can't answer some of these. Yeah, I get a lot of very, very random and strange questions. Like, what about portrait grunts? Like, what about them? I don't know. They're just like infinitely open-ended questions that are hoping to make words spew out. And it's just a weird way to engage with conversation. Like some of you kids, I'm worried. Were you raised on ChatGPTs? What am I drinking? I am drinking a Rockstar energy drink without the sugar in it. These questions are fun. Dude, no, it's like someone just banging out ChatGPT questions. It's kind of, I don't know. It's strange, right? We just like to hear you, yeah. Massive Sergeant subscribed to the Prime, and they've subscribed for 12 months. A whole year already, damn. Like, seriously, what's a year? They go by so fucking fast. How'd you end up creating the character of Hoffner? Me and Swain were screaming and yelling at each other about who knows what during the process of writing it, and Hoffner came out. Who knows? Some people crave for the lore. They don't crave for the lore. They're just asking silly questions like, what if a cabinet fell on Hoffner? Like, hey chat, what if Hoffner was a foot tall and a cabinet fell on him? Like a whole ass dresser just fell on 1 foot tall Hoffner. What then? No, he would kill the cat. Hoffner dead, lol. None of you guys are engaging with my question. Do you hate socializing? Flat Stanley die. That would be funny. But I'd appreciate it with a real answer in there. No, there's... I don't think it's possible to be embarrassed in here. No one's identities are out and about. Like, we're all just fucking around. It's the joys of, like, this internet stuff. We can say whatever we want and it doesn't come back to us. That's why people are so goddamn bold, you know? Asking questions about whether or not dressers will fall on Hoffner. Shit. He would set up his own little den and watch pirated Slaughter Time and pretend he was dead so he didn't have to go to work, I guess? That fucking rules. I like that. Okay, cool. No, alright. You fucking threw it in my face by answering the question earnestly. Made me look like the asshole. I'm writing this into my fan footnote. There's nothing you can do about it. There's very little I can do about anything, it turns out. That is my life. Those pebbles and rocks like add anything to all this? Is his fist too big? His fist is the size of his head. Does that need to come down in size? I think it could. What after Experiment 2? Probably Madness 13. In about 2 years after that. Experiment 3, well, duh, obviously. Will you try full 3D Madness animation? I don't think I could do it as good. I don't think I could do it good at all. Considering my 2D, 3D was kind of like ass, like it kind of actually damaged my confidence, so. Nikolay, you've asked this question before, and I've answered it before. I guess you're just that hype. But someday the questions will stop. So for now, I will enjoy them. Agree to disagree there, Gradient. I slept for 25 hours today. That is impressive. That's incredibly impressive. This is Madness 13. What? Yeah, after Madness 13, it's gonna be like 2030, dude. So like, let's think about that next step instead of that next mile. Y'all insufferable sometimes. Like, you ever see, any of you guys are like little brothers or whatever, I encountered this when I was a little tiny kid. When you tell a tiny kid about the heat death of the universe or that the sun is gonna explode like in 1 billion years or whatever, and it actually freaks them the fuck out, like, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Like, if you've ever had the joy of telling a 6-year-old that the sun is gonna go out someday, like in 1 billion years, a kid doesn't know what 1 billion years is. That may as well be like, what, 35 minutes? We were all that kid. Yeah, you were all that kid. I know. Of course I know him. He is me. Holy shit, 76 people? Who's out there snitching? What after Menace 13? See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, Nicolay, after Menace 13, the sun is gonna explode. Alright? That's the order of operations. Wait. You put like signposts or something, or would it clutter shit up too much? Like, why is he standing next to a signpost? I think that bomb drop freaks people out because it confronts them with the idea that everything they do will just burn up and nothing truly matters. Well, I mean, see, that's the thing. If you're told that, and if you're told that the world is going to explode in 1 billion years, and the first thing you think is nothing really matters, that's you. Like, that's one of them instances where knowledge tells you something about you, you know, and your perception of things like hope and, you know, purpose. So I'm gonna agree to disagree again there. I'm gonna go now because people are giving me weird looks. Oh yeah, don't play with your phone in a fucking library. Go study. Study and study good. We will see you later. Who after Director Plush? Mystery. It is a mystery I will not tell. When I think I probably did tell, but I'm not telling this time. You love Victor, eh? Yeah, he's alright. I don't think we're getting the Victor Plush, though. Colorful Carpet. Subscribed at tier 1 for 11 months on a 9-month streak. Just stopping by, have a good stream. Got a couple of things to take care of, so I'll be back later. Well, thank you for dropping by, and of course, thank you for sticking around for 9 months. 11 months, I'm sorry. We'll see you later. like it sucks, but it doesn't. It's weird. Did you ever do one of those photo shoots where the creator and their animation stand side by side, crossed arms and shit? No, no, no. But, however, let's see here. There's Twitter. Where's my Twitter? Just take me to my goddamn Twitter. There. It's the closest thing I got. Hanging out with the actor who played Hank during the Madness Project Nexus live-action trailer. When Victor House? I don't know when Victor House, Miniko Lay. I'm sorry about that. Krinkels, do you memorize some of the viewers from the live streams? It's less that I memorize them, and it's more that I see their faces, or I see the name fly by so many times that it kind of gets lodged in my head. There's like, what, 10 of you that I remember over and over again? Scout, you memorized me, right? A little bit. It's a name that I'm not unfamiliar with. The thing that screws me up is that it gives you all different colors every time. But the fact that, like, there's only 50, 60 people of you, 50 or 60 of you, and maybe only a couple dozen of you talk, like, it just makes it real easy. You plan to make new SQ members? I'm planning on nothing today, Nico. I'm planning on... I got DOMs in here, so I'm just like... I'm planning on doing little stretches like this. You know, pointing at the beach. I'm planning on drinking some sugar-free. And I'm planning on drawing. No, it just occurred to me, like, god damn. Climbing's hurting my arms, like, so good. I imagine the streams are us in a big room and like 80% of us are just sitting in the corner being introverts. It would be interesting if Twitch had some sort of like instant indicator for like, sure, we got 63 viewers, but like give me a number of the number of people who in the last 10 minutes have said anything. So I can kind of get an idea of talkers versus, you know, viewers. Choose a color from one name. I can't do that for you, Scout. You can't lay responsibility on my crown like that. There's probably a Twitch extension or something like that for that online. Twitch extension? Like, what would it extend from? It would probably extend from Twitch. I guess I mean to say, like, help me understand. You mean, like, the browser, like, here on Opera? Because I don't keep my own stream open. I don't want to, like, have my stream open. Maybe extends from the Steam manager? Like, I don't know. I don't even know what to look for such a thing. Like, what would it be called? Actual chatters? Let's find out. Opera GX extension, Twitch viewers, the chatters. Keep it on Twitch streams using the integrated sidebar, which offers live alerts and pop-out videos without needing the separate extension for core functionality. Holy shit, they do keep track of this stuff. Where? Okay, this is driving me nuts. Twitch in GX? I'm in... I was using GX. Ah, one sec, guys. I gotta see what this does. Okay, so I left for a bit and thought about this more. Did the cabinet fall in by accident, or is someone trying to assassinate it? If so, who? I guess the correct answer to that question is that is unknown. All is known is that it is on top and trapping them. It's just gonna let me keep doing it. Weird ass fucking program. I guess we're already there. Twitch. Weird ass fucking program. You know what? Let's just take it to another. Where can I see the chatters? Viewers in Doesn't quite help. Yeah, it looks to be about 60. Wait. Hello, Krinkels. How are you doing today? Just found my sprite for the upcoming animation. The sprite looks so goddamn creepy. I don't know what has inspired me. Prob horrific nightmares or some shit. Yeah, the human experience has granted you visions that you are now responsible for bringing into the ether, or bringing out of the ether into the current so that we can see it. I want to know what happened in your mind. Analytics might help you more. I guess I just want a number. I just, like, it has to be there somewhere easy to get at. Oh shit, that's where I turn on followers only. Subscribers only. I can turn all this shit on. Slow mode is off. Are we seriously off of slow mode this whole time? Awesome. We also have no moderators, so I appreciate you guys for behaving yourself. Yeah, you guys are just like in an open air yard here, just unmoderated, unslowed, and totally behaving yourselves. I appreciate that. Moani, I do hope that they make noises with their mouths. That's literally the whole reason I'm making this stupid cartoon. Fucking Cedrix and I were sitting in a Discord chat just giggling about the, because he'd make these audio clips. I was like, hey, what if these little guys talked? And I made this little animation clip of him like flapping his gums. And we started just on mic, just what would they say? He's like, oh, they're up to their old tricks. That's what they're up to. And then like, I don't know, it just turned into a bunch of funny banner that I was like, well, now I got to make Experiment 2. And a year later, I'm still not done with the goddamn thing. And man, I haven't keyed up lately. It'll probably release right around Christmas, or if I'm feeling friggin' cheeky about it, maybe exactly on the last day of the year. Can't release it on New Year's. Krinkels, can you adopt me so I can get free Madcom merch? What makes you think that my adoption of you means you get anything for free? No, me adopting you means I get labor for free. That's what that means, Scout. I've always liked the way Cedrix makes the stone crackle into dead. No, dude, I like working with Cedrix a lot because like he doesn't just get me the sound effects and shit I want. Like we get to talking, and like the funny shit and the ideas that come around are very, very conducive and move things forward. It's extremely important that I have that kind of rapport with someone I'm working with. Do you get to see Cedric's making the? Not really. We don't. Nah, I don't. I don't really care to see how the sausage is made. Hell yeah, you're paid twice as much. No son of mine's gonna be a fucking slouch. Also, I feel like that fist is way too big. So let's see if we can't maybe, I don't know, subdue its might just a little bit. I have to get lunch. Hell yeah, you do. Lunch kicks ass. Fuck, I want some lunch. Place does good burgers across town. Like I'm having decent burgers. Yeah, fact. Burger late launch. Why do we always talk about lunch in this stream? Probably because it's Sunday and I don't tend to eat a whole lot in the way of breakfast on the weekends because I just wake up all lazy and floppy. I start my stream and then by 1 or 2 I realize I ain't eating all day and then I just start talking about food. Yo, Krinkels, I'm late. You are not late. You are right on time. You are right on time to have me read your little message. How do I acquire cake at almost 8 p.m. on a Sunday? Ah, oh, dude, you're in the market for a pound of the cure. An ounce of prevention would have been buying a cake at the beginning of the day. I can't sell you a pound of the cure. Brother, upper left, monochronic enclave, right? It says it up there. Yeah, upper left or upper right. I'm sorry. Is this one going to be colored soon? I might get started on coloring this as soon as next stream. The idea here, let's roll back out. See, like this is the composition we're kind of settled on here. I wanted to follow in line generally with what we're doing here. In that we've got like, you know, Hank looking down on Hank. We've got Demos looking down on Gil. You know, and they're all surrounded by, in this case, just violence, in this case, more violence, but like it's a surrounding with the center of someone looking down on someone else. In this one, I want it to be like a surrounded by vacancy, because it's still gonna have the shadow thing going on, and then, but it's the auditor in the middle, Sanford looking down on auditor. I like this series. It's one of the rare moments where I'm feeling kind of artsy-fartsy, because I feel less like an artist and more like just a trash thrower. So it's nice when these sensations come about. Krinkels, what do you tweak about people self-shipping or doing OCX canon with Madness characters? Dude, that's just how people interact with the internet. Like, to be weirded out by that would mean that I just got here, like, yesterday. How is Twink, word or auto modded? Do all pre-order items come back eventually? What do you mean, like after they're run? I don't know. I don't think so. It depends on how well they sell and if it warrants a resell, or rather a rerun. And Madness is pretty small, so maybe not. But there will always be more different and maybe even better things. So if you miss shit, don't even worry about it, man. I mean, yeah, gradient. That's kind of what I'm getting at, that like each one of these is vastly different in that like what you might presume the people within it to be feeling. So that's why like, if we were to do any more of these, who would it be? Like Phobos standing over Gestalt or something, or Phobos standing over the city? But I like it being people, like, or rather, entities that could be interpreted as individuals. Oh, shit. Sheriff and Jeb? That'd be good. Who would be standing, though? Because I could see it going both ways. And having, like, impact and effect. Doc looking down on the machine. Well, the machine, I need something that looks like a person, you know? Their identity could be boiled down into a human effigy, a personification in the man form. Or grunt form, more specifically. Jeb over Phobos, revenge? Oh shit, where'd that yawn come from, man? I got blindsided by that one. I apologize, y'all had to see the inside of my mouth there. That's where I chew all my gum. Long time no see, everyone. Oh, what's up, Counter? Mr. John. Fucking... Now I remember you. I've drawn plenty of pictures of Hotner. I think they're all concept arts, though. No, like, actual, like, these drawings where I actually give a shit. Or what if it's Jeb standing over a pile of leaves? Wow, I can't believe it's been 12 months. Spectre's art has been subscribed for 12 months. You're amazing and keep doing art. Keep doing what you're doing. I will. Thank you for allowing me to continue doing what I'm doing. You guys keep me here when we're doing this. I'm feeling quite dandy because today is my birthday. Chat, everyone. Counter is having a birthday. Give to them your kindest regards, warmest even. Kind and warm regards are required. Okay. I think I'm kind of. I guess they have a little stock left. Yeah. Shark Robot is such that they'll just sell until they're out, but they push hard for that first 3 weeks. What's your favorite roguelike? I haven't played a roguelike in a very long time. Maybe Faster Than Light, though. I've played Faster Than Light for like maybe 300 hours. That one fucking nailed me. Like, hammered me right in the chest so hard that it hit the spine. Hoffner next, not for any reason. Hoffner standing over Tricky. What the fuck, dude? Ooh, I've been trying to be normal. Come on. What if it was like, because each one is like slightly from a different angle, sort of. Not really. Never mind. Just be like. Oh shit! I can make this thing fucking cool, like giant spinal segments and shit. Big old fucking eyes and like just teeth galore. And then his little shadow is like nothing on it. Cause that might like, I don't know. Like my mind immediately kind of goes to like, the fact that his shadow is not very involved in this means that, you know, who Hoffner was no longer, you know, participates in what Tricky has, you know, become. Does that make sense to me? And we could like do this like compositional kind of fuck up by putting this way at the bottom. Maybe giving them like, you know, mega teeth, because I love that fucking bovid kind of canine head thing. Giant oversized nose hole. The hair would be worn down so as to be like the ultimate thrust of it. Like the lines are kind of like this, or does it feel more like, yeah, I feel like Hoffner needs to stand here, right? Ooh, Hoffner. Okay, looks like we're putting a 4th one in this series though. Actually, fuck it. No. Flip. Son of a bitch, fucking flip. Or must you embarrass me in front of the children? You know what? Fuck you. I don't need it. See, this is why I like drawing on stream. You kids like push me around. Get me thinking and shit, you know? It's been a fun thing to sketch out. Because we have to put a fourth on the series now. Where's the dresser? Oh shit, you're right. Sorry, Hoffner. The hypothetical has not been resolved. You belong under here right now. Fucking kidding, of course. Stay up there. Working on more cringe-ass furry art. Yeah, me too. Let's put some fucking wolf ears on this guy. Ah, woo, motherfucker. Okay, yeah. Maybe he wears a shirt with an H on it because he is Hoffner and he doesn't want to get lost. He needs to find his people. I actually need to take a little bio break. Little bathroom break. I'll be right back. Maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Hello? Alright. The hell is this layer even supposed to be? Get the hell out of here. Okay, so the background needs some work. The background needs a lot of work. I must go take care of Hoffner. He's very delicate. Alright, well, we'll see you later. Yeah, it looks like a Hoffner, alright. Why are his hands wrapped up? Is he bashing people's faces? Is he a fighter? Well, what I was thinking, Gradient, what parts near the auditor are bright red? I was thinking about putting blood everywhere except for where the auditor is. You know, there's a statement in that. At least I think so. I am hopelessly addicted to caffeine. Eden has drawn something. Debos with the fingerless gloves. Looking punk rock as usual. How's it going, Sky? The Auditor looking down on Jeb is a good one, Nightstorm. However, the Auditor has already been featured. Oh shit, Cat Lady. Nice drawing. I will not be featuring that one. Doesn't seem relevant to what the people who come here look for. Good art, though. And you're right, they can't. They'll freak out and get all aggressive. Are you planning a Jeb drawing? I was thinking about it. I wanted a Jeb somewhere. Jeb looking down at Phobos. No. What we're doing next is Hoffner looking down on Tricky. In fact, maybe we could put like walls behind. Okay, that's like the background. Oops. Have him leaning up against the wall. No, he needs to stand. He's not too cool. He needs to stand. There's a light bulb back here that says something hilarious. Oh yeah, maybe some sort of light panel that says slaughter time on it, you know. So that it's emitting a light over this whole thing that allows this tiny little pathetic shadow to sit there and just light up this whole fucking guy. Ooh. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I really like it. Then you wind up with something like, that's way too big. Way too bright. What's going on? It really had to think that out, huh? So you have like a little bit of play there. Something like that. Do you own like every merch piece that is made from Shark Robot and Makeshift? No, only Makeshift. I own a bunch of Shark Robot stuff, but like there are so many individual things of Shark Robot that to buy one of all of them would be too expensive for me. So I don't know. I just get the ones I like. Like I got the 3 card sets and a few other things. Well, I'm just kind of like setting this out because like we got to talking about like what would be fucking cool, and like making this one like a neon light, like the first time you could actually tell what the hell's illuminating the scene. This is what I'm working on now. Sanford has a very, very simple one, which I really like. Oops. Because he's looking down at the auditor, the guy who keeps bullying him. He's sick of this shit. I appreciate his frustration. It's fun to watch. How old were you when you made Madcom? Like, the very first one came out in like 2022 or 2002. I'm sorry. So I was like 2021 when Madness Combat first came to be a thing. You know what I fell into not too long ago, like really hard? Hitman, the new Hitman game. Every now and then, I just fall into that game, and then I just have to get me Silent Assassin in like 5 or 6 maps before I move on again. And lately I've been, I wound up getting my 2020 mastery in Dubai, and once you do that, you realize how very tiny that map is. Not complaining, of course, but it's just kind of like always fun to see how map designers create things that seem enormous and are functionally enormous, but like really, you can conceptualize the whole thing in your head. Like you think it all through. Like you could imagine the whole map and be like, oh, it's really like it is. You know, some of those maps are too big for that sort of thing, but like Dubai, much smaller than I think. You've been drawing little gray men for like half your life. I'm going to assume that's how you spelled it. Goddamn right I corrected it. Really should have erased all this nonsense before I started trying to lay cracks down on it. Oh, it's this song. I fucking love this track. That. Just that fucking kick. Nasty. Of course, that corny ass fucking Halloween nonsense going on in the background. Love it all, man. Love it all. Is there a lore reason why the Blackguard is shriveled like a raisin under his armor? It's cybernetics and power armor, man. Maybe we were making a little joke gag. Maybe his powered armor just does most of the work for him and it's rendered him scrawny. Don't let people do your work for you, man. Render you a weak. There are probably others you don't know about, because who cares, the world is much larger than you see. I guess that's the takeaway of my statement of probably, but who cares. Ever tried Trepang 2? I played like 10 minutes of it. I need to get back in there and enjoy it some more. However, lately I've been playing too much Ready or Not, so chances are I'm not going to touch that game for a while. Ready or Not is so much goddamn fun that after this stream, I'm probably going to eat a hamburger and contact my Ready or Not pals and get to shooting perks. The armor on it's more like a sausage roll. Have you any of you guys ever had like a creme brulee? The way it's like a cheesecake that's kind of roasted on the outside, so it's crispy, crunchy on the outside, smushy on the inside. It's probably similar to the experience you're describing. Did the idea of the employers come from Half-Life? Not directly. It's sort of a mishmash of your narrative characters that act as whatever, story time direction changers. Because what was it? Venture Brothers had the investors that did the same thing. They just show up and fuck shit up while working on loftier realms of engagement, I guess. And it's just a trope I really enjoy. Of course, the auditor falls out of the trope by acting like just another guy, but that's me being unable to write. But to answer your question, they're closer to investors than genius. Arch Bonnie, subscribe for 2 months. Twitch is saying to let you know that it's my 2-month sub anniversary. LOL. Well, thank you for dropping by and thank you for sticking around for 2 months. I definitely appreciate it. I hope the drawings have tickled your brain as they have mine. Aren't you tired from streaming? Yeah, 2 hours is nothing, dude. I'll probably quit it at 3, though. Got shit to do today, too. I'm probably just gonna play Ready or Not. Oh, man. We'll see, we'll see. Sooner or later, I'm gonna get tired of drawing this, and that's when we'll cut the dream. Cut the dream, or kill the stream. Whatever. Either or. Or maybe when people start yawning and wandering out, we'll just go ahead and kill it, you know? It tasted fine until I noticed the chunk of mold at the bottom. Are you sure it wasn't the mold or the particulates? Sometimes these energy drinks got a lot of insolubles. Insolulants. You know, the bad ones. Some of them also come with a little bit of whey in there because our country has gone fucking bananas for protein. So like whey and protein have to be in everything. Would you like to make one of your drawings like this one a poster? Yes. Yes. The 5-hour streams usually tire me out. Well, I mean, we could do 5. We could. Yeah, dude. If you're bored, there's just opportunity to get shit done. But if you're bored, chances are everything around you has bored you, so you're likely to engage with it. Do you guys play Ready or Not, or am I the only one here? There's 50 people. Someone's bound to play this game. I've been stuck on, not stuck, I'm trying to S rank, what is it, the Keepers of the Vine or whatever? The one where you have to fight the cult that wear the gray masks. And they love their empty threats and shotguns. When will you shut up about Ready or Not? I'll probably shut up about it when I go play it. Can't talk about it and play it. Is it just me or is your mic a bit loud? Is it? Is that better? Maybe it was better. Or maybe it was loud. You just said a word. Music is loud, not you. Thank you. Or is it coming in double because I turned it up a little while ago, like out here in meat space? Playing a lot with the shield. The shield's a hell of a lot of fun. Now your mic is too quiet? Oh, for God's sakes, you motherfucker. He's mad at... I'm confused by you. I feel like I'm getting kind of a weird little hex pattern that's not right. Like it wants to be a hex pattern, but it's all fucked up. Didn't Krinkels do a 10-hour stream one time? Yeah, every Madness Day I do full day streams. Man, you're right. When I was making Deadmos, I had like a real mean fire under my ass. God, I need that back. I need to go out there and light my ass on fire again. The hell got into me then? I need to like read my journals and shit from around that time of my life. I was on it, man. The ADHD overtook you, yeah. Since when do you do journaling? Everyone should do journaling. Don't you self-reflect? Don't you stop and think? Do you not have like an interior monologue too? People just telling on themselves. Bet you can't even rotate an apple in your head. What if they Fantasia? What is that one? What if I have a Fantasia? Instead of asking you, I'm just gonna ask you know, the old internet. Oh, they got a word for that? How do I just unpin the fucker now? You have an official Instagram page? I have my Instagram page. I didn't get it notarized or nothing, though. Oh shit. This guy does that bad. You're a funny guy. This isn't turning out bad. Holy damn. Well, I feel different about it tomorrow, but you know. Oh shit, Ziad's here. How you doing, dude? You finished the other drawing? Right, well, Ziad, I stopped working on it, so I suppose that'll have to do. Oh yeah, the Hoffner idea. Okay, so you know how we're doing these series here. This, and now this, which will hopefully turn out just as good as the others. We got it into our heads to do a Hoffner and Tricky, which is going to be like this. I think it might be the best of the four. So now, which is great because I wasn't planning on putting this on my Etsy for a while yet, so we got us another drawing to do after this. And like you see, like the light is going to be like a neon light because they're in next to city, you know, very bright, very city. And this is, you know, the skull from 9.5 because it looks cooler, and it also has the fluffy hair that I can have him wear down so it doesn't have to take up all the goddamn space. You see these kind of like areas where the hair will just kind of droop down with the blood and everything because it's going to be dead, because of course it is. Dude, no, I feel like my greatest failing throughout all this has not been just generating art of the city and the people who live in it and the employers and all this other Nexus stuff. So, I mean, that might be the thing I do in 2026. Just draw shit that I don't normally draw, you know? Draw the different employers, Stygian, all of them, Deliberator. Get to know their personalities through art, you know, instead of just trying to tell you who they are, or knowing me, not telling you shit. But yeah, use art to kind of describe who these places and these people. So I don't know, just kind of right now it occurred to me that might be a great use of 2026 as far as these streams go, you know. You should just make a series of Nevadians doing everyday shit. I mean, in Nexus City, the idea is that I want to say things that are worth hearing, I guess. Because a lot of my drawings are just statements that, like, appeal just to me. You know? I don't know what you meant by that, Zia. Don't worry about it. Oh, shit. Man. These fuck-ass yawns in me. I wake up tired every day. It's fucking crazy. I got a blister on my finger right here. Like I haven't been drawing. What the fuck? Weird. Yeah, in fact, after this one here, I think I'm gonna try making a using what I know about 3D perspective and like learning it. Like, well, we'll use this as an opportunity to get better at it, but we can like do cityscapes or like city scenes and like we have options. But all this is like in the distant future. We gotta make things first to get there. This one will take the next few streams. Might work on them off stream too, you know, because I'm kind of excited all of a sudden. Hard.
You have 30 seconds to live.
Colorful carpet came through here towards the beginning of the shift. Yeah, they have since moved along. Do you know who's Robert Ellis? I sure don't know who's Robert Ellis. At least I don't think so. Do the employers have like a door to the other place in somewhere they normally hang out? And they have a door specifically there so Phobos can't get in, and then he gets too close to the door, they flick him away, and he goes flying. I have not rendered such an occurrence. No. No. Oh wait, fuck. God damn it. That's right. I was gonna draw some lines up there. Holy shit, 67 people. These are properly exciting in here. Do you watch Alan Becker animation versus physics? I haven't seen that sort of thing in a while. I don't really keep up. We're gonna keep drawing for a little while. I'm feeling the magic here. Feeling the cosmos, you know. What's the shadow supposed to be? It's a shadow. What's the shadow supposed What? At what point did you decide to make Jeb a scientist? Motherfucker, it was like 15 years ago. I don't remember. Thank you for the bits, but seriously, we don't remember. We were back there just like we need to make a Flash game. I know, Jeb's a scientist or some dumb shit like that. Like, a lot of this stuff was out of convenience and necessity. Ad-libbing and mad-libbing, if you will. So, I ain't got a good answer for that. Desperation informs a lot of my decisions. What we can do here. Wait. No. These two. Edit. Why can't I edit two at once, man? You're killing me here. Too drastic, but we'll see. Damn it. Oh, you're a turnip pen. That's fucking why. You put like red on him like that? I don't know. That would be kind of cringe. Kind of ridiculous. Get out of here. Well, just see what I'm kind of like playing around with here. The idea is that like he's got this glowing red bullshit here, and it emits such that like you could see it. Oh, I don't know, kind of. Really don't know. I don't know. That's gonna be one I have to think about for a little while. That one's a little strange. This looks pretty cool though. This looks pretty cool. I think I might just leave this at this phase. In fact, no, I really ought to get that auditor flame looking right. I was like, oh, I'll just do it later. Like, do it now. Stop being lazy. Are flames going to be coming out of the rocks or ground? I can't draw flames. I cannot draw real fire. So no, that will not be happening. It's just the auditor. shit. And I love posting unfinished work, don't I? Yeah, I gotta call it quits today. My fucking finger hurts, and I don't know why. I don't get blisters on my finger, but here's a blister on my finger. Right management. Fucking bitch him out. I don't know. But yeah, no. Thank you guys. I feel like I've done enough damage to the canvas today. We've got ourselves a little Sanford here looking down at the shadow of himself, and he's reflecting, and it's a whole thing. It's just whole thing. We should airlift you to the hospital. No, not at all. No, I can't afford that shit. Like, the appendectomy that I had last year set me back so fucking bad. It's ridiculous. Probably part of why I'm going so heavy on the merch. Thank you. But, yeah, no, we'll do this again next Sunday. We'll do another one of these long-ass streams. Like, singular long streams are kind of a lot of fun. We might just do this for a little while. And in 4 hours, we might have this thing colored and pushed in a good direction. And then who knows, maybe sometime through December we can start actually putting sketches on this. Unless I put sketches to this like on my own in my own time. But yeah, that's me blathering. Thank you guys for showing up. Like the whole lot of you, 50 of you, still amazing. Amazing. Yeah, stream next Sunday, Rotten Clanker. And thank you for showing up. And yeah, no, that's it for me. That's it for me. It's time for me to eat a ham's burger. Y'all have a good one.